My people, Ooni has released a shock for his wives. When we call this a shock, it is more like an electric shocker for them because none of them were expecting this. None of them. Because remember that the last time during, was it an interview or during a discussion, Ooni categorically said he was not going to take more wives again. He just wants to settle down. He just wants to focus on what's more important to him, and taking more wives, it is not as important as people might rate it for him now. So he's not looking at taking more wives, he's just looking at building up his family, living with the people he already has, and doing away with the ones who are not necessary. My people, oh, these women have received the shock of their life. Yes, the shock of their life as the Ooni, hey, my people, the Ooni has proposed to take another wife. Now, according to him, oh, the reason why he is taking another wife is that since his wives wants to fight, he will bring them more population to go ahead and fight. Because we know that automatically once you become Ooni's wife, there is this attitude of fighting that gets into them. Yes, there is this attitude of fighting that automatically comes in their blood. It is more like a glue that cannot be detached. That is one thing we have come to know about people who becomes Ooni's wives. So whosoever is going to be this lucky, or let's say an unlucky damsel that will come and meet their Miriam, or will come and meet their Toby and will continue fighting, or maybe this person already knows, Ooni has concubines. Yes, it's not like the only he has concubines, people like the Alola and the rest, who Miriam even want to drag into all of these shenanigans until she came out to speak that she has nothing against Olori Naomi, so they should stop making it look like she is a bad person. The lady had to speak for herself, because in this era we are right now, you can't let anybody speak for you, because every woman that is there as Ooni's concubine, we know that the person aims at becoming something better. Yes, we know very well that the person aims at becoming something much more crucial. And if I should, you call it just crucial, something important in that palace. Yes, do you know when they mention Ooni's wives, do you think they will mention any concubine? They will not mention any quine. What they mention is the people who a dowry has been legally paid on their head. That is the people they mention, not the concubines who are meant for pleasure. So we know very well that these women are their own end, so they are trying by all means that what I be the one in the middle, I be the one there. So if so be that Oni has promised one of them marriage, and then he is telling them that I'll bring you into the palace, it should be that the person has already known all the basbos that goes on in the palace, and the person is ready to what, key in, to enter at one side, be that they say that, yeah, I mean, this is my side, though, this is where I am putting my head in. Yes, the person already knows where the person is putting the person's head, or something like that. But right now, as we speak, Olori Naomi, we know very well that Naomi would not say any single thing about this. We know Naomi. It is not out of Naomi's concern, or not now a thing for Naomi to always put her mouth or even have any single thing to say about things like this. Not because she's so perfect, not because she's just the holy one. No, it is not so with Naomi, but simply because Naomi is someone who learns to mind her business. Naomi is this kind of person whom, no matter what happens, she knows where she belongs. So when things are not something that, she will just jump and start, putting her mouth on it, she just stays off. Completely, she stays off. So right now, no, my people, that is a big catch. Because as we speak right now, the Ooni is set to take in another wife. And this wife the Ooni is taking, no matter what happens, this person is just coming in for trouble. Could it be that the Ooni has planned already to bring someone that will fight their Miriam back, so that they will know that Naomi is just being quiet, they are not the winners? Let it not be so, because he will instigate war in the palace that will never end. Yes, he will instigate war that will never ever end, because we know his wives are fighters. We know his wives are fighters. We know how resilient his wives are. We know how his wives behave. He knows it already. These are people that if you give them the room to fight, hey, they will bank on it so sharply. The way they will enjoy it, they will enjoy it so well. So right now, no matter how these things get, no matter how this thing is going, shall know that whatever the Ooni is doing, he knows it very well. Because the Ooni should not be someone who is doing this out of mistake or out of this and that. And these women don't to do now, so let me also do my own. No, things have gone far beyond that, and we have actually passed that era to which he would make things seem like that. Because right now, these women are just trying to prove to everybody that this is who they are. And from this whole context of this is who we are, there are levels and there are points to which things will get that everybody would know, and everybody will be at that considerable point that there is a room to stop. Oh, but shall you know that Ooni's wife doesn't know when to stop. Neither do they know that there is anything like stopping. That one everybody knows. Because right now, as we speak, Ooni's wives have come to that point where their fighting has no end. Yes, they are fighting. It has no single end at all. Because what they do day after day is just a proof that this is who we are. And if this is who they are, then it only tells one thing, that what? They are fighters and not quitters. So this new woman that Ooni wants to bring into the palace, we know very well it should be someone that has the energy and the capacity to fight back at this woman. But will this be the right thing? Because Ooni said categorically that he was not taking another wife, and then boom, he is taking a wife simply because his wives have chose to fight and not stop. So let's wait and see how this will go, because as it is right now, we don't even know which one is which, whether we should clap for him, whether we should say this is a nice decision, or we should all call protest for him to stop, because taking another wife might not be the optimal solution to the chaos that is already going on in the palace.